What's up? My name is Meg. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing yet again another reading vlog. This week's reading vlog was supposed to be the last installment of the Boys of Tommen. I read Taming 7 and I got actually that far into releasing 10 and I was not prepared. I'm not in the right headspace, mental capacity, whatever. It all felt very real and very true to my emotional turmoil. So instead, we are going to be reading a different pair of books, one that has actually been on my list to be read for a while now, and that is the Shepherd King Duology. Duology, what's the difference really? I don't know. But I hadn't really known much other than I think my sister and brother-in-law gave me these books for Christmas this past year. We got a blue Sashalani. We're gonna pop it in. And then, of course, a straw. Okay, besties, so I don't know much about the Shepherd King world, so I figured that we would learn about it together. It says, Elspeth needs a monster. The monster might be her. Elspeth Spindle needs more than luck to stay safe in the eerie, mist-locked kingdom of Blunder. She needs a monster. She calls him the Nightmare, an ancient, mercurial spirit trapped in her head. He protects her, he keeps her secrets, but nothing comes for free, especially magic. When Elspeth meets a mysterious highwayman on the forest road, her life takes a drastic turn. Thrust into a world of shadow and deception, she joins a dangerous quest to cure Blunder of the dark magic infecting it. Except the highwayman just so happens to be the king's own nephew, captain of the most dangerous men in Blunder, and guilty of high treason. A maiden must unleash the monster within to save her kingdom in this dark, lush, gothic fantasy debut. And as I was flipping through them, they actually, each one of the chapter heads has almost what looks to be like a tarot card. So I think that that is super cool. Oh, I love the dedication of this. Okay, perfect. Anyways, I put on a cozy reading fantasy, so we are going to get started. Like I said, we have an Alani, and yesterday we went to Six Flags. We had a absolute great time. However, I do not do well with big crowds. I love amusement parks and everything. However, I do really poorly with crowds, and yesterday just so happened to be an overwhelming amount of things to have gone, I don't want to say wrong, but towards the end of the night I was really starting to go down a dark path in my mind. So now, as I've been doing lately when I read physical books, I show you my bookmark. So here is my bookmark. It's my name, and it's actually what we think is the January, like, birth flower, which is the month that I'm born in. So we thought that this was really cute. My brother and sister-in-law got me this a couple years ago, last year. I'm not sure, but we had gotten this for Christmas and we absolutely loved it. So nonetheless. Now, this book is a little bit less than 400 pages, so I really think that we could knock out a good majority of it today. Let's get into the video. Okay, I like this line. It says, "That's how the best lies are told, with just enough truth to be convincing." Facts. Okay, pop off. Okay, bestie, so it's a little bit later. We essentially got through like the premise of like the entirety of the back of the book. So like Elspeth meets like a mysterious highwayman, and then she goes to like the king's castle or whatnot, and while she's there she meets the king's eldest nephew, Raven. He discovers that something's off about her. He discovers that she has the infection, however, he has no dire need of turning her in. Which, great, that's fantastic that he doesn't want to turn her in. However, she is very worried for that. He's asked her to go back to the kingdom with her because they were out in the woods and everything like that. And I'm not sure quite what to expect out of this relationship. I don't know. Does it say? This is indeed a romantasy, so I think that her and Raven are gonna fall in love. Like, I don't know what, I just do. But if I am so wrong, I'm gonna be so upset. So we are going to continue. We have been reading for an hour and a half. We are 70 pages in, yes, but we are going to see how far in the book we can get. Bam! That's our plan. That's our goal. And then tomorrow we shall try and finish whatever we can with this. So I shall update you when I can. Okay, besties, so we're this far into the book. We are at page 159. We're on to part 2. Elspeth has agreed to help find a cure of some kind, and she has been introduced to Raven, along with a couple other people who also are under the premise of treason. We're gonna read some more. I might go get a snack. Yeah, we're enjoying. We are 3 hours into the ambiance video. So I'd say like about 159 pages is pretty good for about 3 hours. We're that far into the book. So far, I'm enjoying it. I definitely think that our main character is feeling tons of self-loathing for the fact that she's angry with Raven and how he kept his secrets, and so it's like she's keeping her own secrets. So I can imagine she feels a lot of self-loathing when she's around him, as well as attraction, because I definitely think she's attracted to him as well as I think he's attracted to her, but I don't know for sure. But we're almost halfway. I want to say we're almost halfway. So we're just gonna keep going and see how much we can get reading done today. So it's kind of later. I'm hungry. It's 5:51. I spent probably the last like hour doom scrolling, and then I got sucked into watching a YouTube video. I put my book down a little bit ago, but we are that far into One Dark Window. Goal for tomorrow is definitely to finish it. I am very tired. I want to take out my contacts and I want to watch shows with my parents. But right now we're gonna go eat some pulled chicken. Okay, besties, it's the next day. I'm so sorry if for some reason the audio sounds funky. Yesterday when I was reading, I was so hot in my room, and usually I have a fan going, so I have my fan on low, but we want the Scentsy pot going, so we have that. All right, we are this far into One Dark Window. We have 202 pages left of what we have to read. We got A Witch's Brew Alani. I don't know if it's my favorite. I don't know how much I actually like it. Obviously, Blue Slush is still our favorite, still the absolute top tier one. But we're gonna be drinking A Witch's Brew. We're gonna get to reading and everything. I think we'll turn on an ambiance video. So we're gonna get all set up and ready, and then we shall begin reading. So our main character, Elspeth, we know is infected through things, magic, everything. Anyways, she is on the quest in order to set her magic free, and the monster within her head is all about it. She joined the dangerous highwaymen, and yes, so that is currently where we are at. We are on chapter 18, page 190. We have 202 pages to go. I'm really hoping we can finish this book today. So it's currently 2:15, so let's get to reading. Okay, besties, so it's been a bit. It's now 4:31, and we are this far into One Dark Window. I have 69 pages left to go. I want to take out my contacts. My eyes are hurting. So we're back with information. I wanted to kind of give you like an idea of like where I'm at. This magic system is honestly something so unique that I'm loving it. But the magic system in this book is just so incredible. Essentially, it kind of almost reminds me of like tarot cards, but each card has like its own special power and ability that a person can use. However, the magic is endless. However, magic has a price. And you know that I literally feel like a Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time, where he's like, magic has a price. There's something along the lines of that, like, I don't know. That's just what came to mind. I want to finish a book. Finishing a book sounds really nice. I only have 69 more pages, and honestly, it does not feel like it's that long. I cannot believe that it has taken me this long to read One Dark Window. Bro, we just finished One Dark Window. I don't know how to feel. One thing's for certain, I am so glad book 2 is here. I literally, I don't know what to think. I'm lost. Truly, truly lost. This book was so good. So good. We fell in love with the nightmare. We fell in love with Raven. We even fell in love with Elm. But once again, the monster. Just the monster. Literally, I can't. Okay, we have to put it in Goodreads that we finished it, which is great, phenomenal, everything like that. Hurrah! However, do I want to read this? I liked this book a lot, but I feel like Two Twisted Crowns is going to be so much better. So, I don't think I'm going to give this book 5 stars. I think I want to give it 3.75. I gave it 3.75. We are on to Two Twisted Crowns. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This one's multi-POV. Oh my god, I love the dedication. It says, to anyone who's ever felt lost in a wood, there is a strange sort of finding and losing. Oh, we love. They gave the last paragraph of the last book as like a way to jog your memory. However, I don't need my memory jogged. We're hype. Okay, besties, we made it to part 2 of Two Twisted Crowns. I'm debating whether or not I want to continue reading. We made it to chapter 17. We are that far into said book. I am 115 pages into Two Twisted Crowns. And I kid you not, I literally am regretting not reading this duology sooner. Like, I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love with this duology. Is there spice? No, not really. But are we okay with that? Oh, absolutely, because the tension and the yearning and just everything about it. We've been reading for 4.5 hours, and I think we're gonna be done for tonight because my head kind of hurts. But we shall pick up tomorrow at chapter 17 in Elspeth's point of view. So that's all that I have to say. I'm gonna probably go eat some boiled chicken and be content.
Bam!
Hey besties. So it looks like it may be like, I don't know, like 9 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 9:30, ate cinnamon rolls, and then came back to bed. I have a really bad headache. It is currently 11:30 because we have a book to possibly finish, right? We have a book to possibly finish. I'm loving this book. I did not know how much I would love Rachel Gillig's writing. I never even updated my Notion. So far this year we have read 77 books. Our goal was 50. I think next year our goal might be 75. I want to see how far we can get. Oh, sweet girl. Sweet girl. Okay, bookish besties, we got a light. We're gonna put it on the camera and see how much of a difference there is. Now, this is my regular lighting. My overhead light is not on, and I want to try it. So we're gonna do that, get it all hooked up, and then I'll come back to you in just a sec. So, okay, besties, so we are going to flip on said light. Wow! And that's on like the lowest setting. Wow, it looks so good. Okay, now that we have a light, we are indeed going to do our Alani. We have our koozie as always, blue slush Alani. We did indeed try the witch's brew. To say witch's brew was not our favorite is an understatement. It was good. Definitely don't think I would be loving it as much as like I love our blue slush Alani. So, but anyways, I have to do my hair and then we shall get into reading. Okay, besties, so our hair is now done. We are ready. And we got 2 twisted crowns. Now we are indeed ready. However, we do need ambiance music because I have not been able to read without any form of ambiance. So we need that. So I shall show you our ambiance music for today. Okay, besties, it's 2:10 and we have been making some good progress into 2 twisted crowns. We are that far in. We are on page 208. We have 222 pages left to read. We got a nugget. Here, let me show you. Nugget! Hello, boo-boos! Hello! We indeed have a boo-boos, yes. So they're on their quest. And wait, who was it that did that? I'm just now thinking of something. Oh, I was thinking it was a different guard. Sheesh. So our characters are on their quest, their actual quest. This is where like the world gets a whole lot bigger. Now, one of our main characters from the first book has been left behind, along with a side character that is related to one of the main characters. Now, they are on a quest within where they're at to find something in particular. Now, the other people who are outside on a quest are looking for something similar but different, and they lost things. I don't want to say what I'm confused on, is like, it's all written in, okay, so One Dark Window was written in Elspeth's point of view, and then Two Twisted Crowns is written in POVs revolving between Elspeth, Elm, and Raven. Those are the three main characters that are having their own POVs. And we are currently on chapter 29, page 208, with Raven's point of view. Now, we're almost halfway. I'd say maybe like another like 10-15 pages and then we'd be halfway. I don't know if I can finish it today. That's the goal, is to try to finish it today. But like I said, I don't know. I really don't know. Ooh, this is dark fantasy. This is perfect. It's a stormy night. We are going to listen to ambiance while we read. So it is currently 4:13, and so here is the new ambiance video that we are watching. Okay, besties, we are in chapter 36, which is Ellen's point of view, and I'm going to see how many pages we have left. We have 153 pages left to go. Things are happening. Sacrifices are being made, of course. It's actually insane how sacrifices are being made. Like, I literally can't. I don't know. We made it to part 3. We're that far into the book. We have 109 pages left to go. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish all of this tonight. I don't know. But things are happening. My characters have been thrown for a loop yet again. The ones that stayed behind, they were thrown for a loop yet again. Okay, besties. So it's the next day. We did indeed stop reading when we last talked. We are that far into the book. We did the math. We have 98 pages left. Did I just sit and watch YouTube videos for the last hour and a half? Because there's a part of me that doesn't want to finish the book, not because I don't like it, but because I don't want it to end. And that is indeed correct. When I stopped reading last, we had gotten the biggest wrench in our tire. Like, one of the biggest plot twists happens in this book, and I can't, okay, it does start with them, but then who? I'm in total shock right now, and I'm actually really excited to read it. So let's get back into this book, because not gonna lie, I started reading ahead and I skipped a chapter when we started reading ahead. So let's actually get to it. Also, this is one of the tie-dye shirts that I made in a few weeks ago video that I made. Okay, besties, so we finished Two Twisted Crowns. I cried, I gasped, I did all of the things, and honestly, 10 out of 10. This book, to me, was 5 stars. Absolutely 5 stars. I cried, I laughed. I loved the last line, or like the last 3 sentences of the book. I loved the last 3 sentences. And if you know, you know. Besties, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy today's video of me reading the Shepherd King Duology. Do all of the YouTube things you know how to do, and I will see you in a bit. Bye!